Hello everyone. Now that the day starts earlier, I'm rising earlier too, as I love this time of the day. So this week I decided to get out early on one of the sunny days and climb our local hill, the leibh, that we can see from our cottage. It isn't very high, but the ascent is steep, but so worth it in the end. I have spoken about my estrangement from my family in more recent vlogs and how my family cancelled me when my father passed away. There were so many people who resonated with my vlog that I decided to pick up the topic a wee bit more. I never saw myself as a victim of the cancellation by my siblings, as I had known that once my father would be no more, I would distance myself from my siblings. This came after decades of a relationship disturbed by jealousy, being different and intolerant. When I relocated to Scotland, I was regularly asked whether I would go home over the festive period, and I always answered as I felt. I was home, and I would not go back to the place I had left for a reason, even though the reason wasn't my family, but my love for Scotland. I surely missed spending Christmas with my father, as we had always done so in the past, but I had started a new life for the better. I still got to see my family on the many visits to my dad, and that was okay for the time being. My life was elsewhere now, and I could feel that my natural disconnection to my birthplace and family increased over those years. In 2018, when the final break occurred, I felt only relief and some form of freedom. The freedom to not having to think what I was willing to share with my siblings. I was constantly contemplating what to say and what I kept to myself. Suddenly, I was free of that burden. So, living without my birth family isn't sad. It isn't lonely. I am not missing anything. My life is quieter and simpler now, which I can appreciate very much. And of course, I have my own family with my husband and my son, and all the wonderful friends that I also consider my family. There are many memories of my birth family, of my upbringing and all the things that happened, the good and the bad, and it's wonderful to have them. They are part of me and who I became. I am thankful for that as much as I'm thankful that my life is as it is today. Life without my family is a happy one, and I hope that my siblings find the same happiness I found. My creative project this week brought me back to my wee creative corner in my son's room to make butterflies using tracing paper. Using white paper was a choice I made after I had made the wax blossoms. This way they would complement them, and I think that they really do now. Let me say goodbye now. I hope you have a wonderful week. Thank you for all your kind support. I'm sending you lots of love from Scotland. Tach ba leibh.